Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, let me, on behalf of the Chan and the Doherty families, thank you all for coming to share this very special, happy occasion with us. Some of you has come a long way and taken the trouble to be here, and I thank you very much for your being here. It means a lot to me and our families. As the father of the bride, I feel incredibly proud and honored to stand here today and witness my daughter marry the love of her life. Watching her grow into a beautiful, smart, caring woman she is today has been one of the greatest joy of my life. Paul, I can call you my dear son-in-law. I want to take a moment to welcome you in our family. It takes a lot of courage and love to stand by my daughter's side. And I'm grateful that you have taken on this responsibility. You have proven yourself to be a caring, respectful, and trustworthy partner to my daughter, and you look after her very well, and for that, I'm grateful. I know that you will be a wonderful husband to her, and I look forward to seeing the love and happiness you will bring to her life. Charleen, as you embark on the next phase of your life and move from being a good daughter to being a good wife, there will be moments of doubts and crises for sure. The only words or advice I can really give you when these occur, and they will, is to follow your mother's example. She has always been there, always strong, always a pillar for me when I need her. Moderating when need to, and tough when need to be, but always there. And that's what you have to be, a good wife to Paul. Congratulations to both of you. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass for the newlywed. To Paul and Charleen.
This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. This is everything I've learned about marriage. Nothing. Only that the world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night, and delight and pain, and the only thing that makes it okay, sometimes, is to reach out a hand in the darkness and find another hand to squeeze, and not to be alone. It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses, it's what they mean. Somebody's got your back. Somebody knows your worst self and somehow doesn't want to rescue you or send for the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves becoming one. It's the light from a distant lighthouse bringing you both safely home, because home is wherever you are both together. So this is everything I have to tell you about love and marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. Because there are things you cannot know before you experience them. Because no study can prepare you for the joys or the trials. Because nobody else's love, nobody else's marriage is like yours. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it, a dance you cannot be taught, a song that did not exist before you began together to sing. And because in the darkness you will reach out a hand, not knowing for certain if someone else is even there, and your hands will meet, and then neither of you will ever need to be alone again.
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Paul Francis Doherty, do take thee, Charleen Minley Chan Wahak, to be my wedded wife. I promise to love and cherish you. Comfort and care for you. Support and encourage you. And to be loyal and faithful to you always. I make these promises to you. For the rest of our lives together.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks. All those conversations that began with when we are married and continued with I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real processes of a wedding. The symbolic vows that we're about to make our way of saying to one another, we know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed, while I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life. And things between you will never quite be the same. For after today you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
We've been together for over 5.5 years now, and how great they have been. But to this day, and forevermore, I'm incredibly happy we found each other. You are stunning and beautiful, not just today, but always. You bring the best out of me and others with your loving and caring nature, paired with your intellect and humour. I am constantly reminded of how lucky I am. We've travelled the world together and seen so many sights, I couldn't imagine sharing these wonderful adventures with anyone else. You are loved and respected by all, and I will always be by your side, loving you now and forever.
Thank you.